What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video. Today we gonna be talking about um Edmunds. They just came out with a new video about the top cars of 2025 and mostly 2026. But they was talking about some 2025 cars too in their videos. Then we gonna be talking about Ford. Ford is supposed to be coming out with a new 30,000 EV pickup truck, and we also gonna be talking about BYD and their affordability with their vehicles. So let's get started. So we on Edmunds.com. Recently seen their video not too long ago, probably like 20 or 30 minutes ago. Um, let's see the winners. Top rated 2026, the 6 best vehicles of 2026. Hold on. So one of them is the 2026 Honda Civic Hybrid. Now, y'all may not know, I have a Honda Civic, but it's not the hybrid model. Mine is a 2023 Honda Civic. It's a regular internal combustion engine, and I drove the hybrids before. I think last year I probably drove one. Um, they got a nice pep to its step. It's more quicker than the standard ICE model. And it has more fuel economy and more horsepower. I think it started off at 200 horsepower for the hybrid. But the only thing, the only thing I don't like about hybrids is because it's just me thinking us working on the vehicle. And I know I had posted something not too long ago because I went to the auto show with my buddy. I was talking about like the hybrid cores, and the orange cores. When you look under the hood, is you see the orange hybrid. You can tell it's a hybrid because it's an orange cable cord, right? That's the high voltage lines. And I was talking about it, and somebody said, "Oh, you being over dramatic," and no, maybe I am being over dramatic. But the thing is, if you mess up one time, right? If you mess with a 12-volt battery, you get electrocuted, yeah, you still surviving. You know what I'm saying? You ouch, ouch, right? You touch that high voltage line, you're done. Either you're done or you just paralyzed. It's gonna be one or the other. It is a big deal. Because me, I would like to work on my own cars. I don't wanna take my car to the dealership if I don't have to. If I can do the work myself, I want to do the work myself. That's just me. But I don't know how long this car might last. Most ICE vehicles last for a while, like 200, 200,000, 300,000 miles and stuff like that. I mean, time would tell. Maybe they will last. Maybe, yeah. Maybe this car will last that long with the hybrid train engine. But it's not a bad car. Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying it's a terrible car. That would be a lie if I said that. Okay, so I wonder if I can scroll over to the next one. Let's talk about Rivian, because we talked about Rivian before. Now, it says the top rated electric truck. Okay. Ford not making the F-150 Lightning, but the F-150 Lightning everybody love. Can't deny about that. And I already told y'all about the Rivian. Yes, the Rivian is capable of making vehicles, right? They don't make bad vehicles, but they have to make reliable vehicles. So I seen somewhere in the comments section said when I was watching a video on YouTube, they said that it's funny how they review these cars, but they never include the reliability in their reviews, which is true because they also mentioned BMW, Mercedes, and then Audi, and I was looking like, well, some BMWs don't last long period of time over a certain miles. Mercedes is the same thing, and then Audi is the same way. So I was like, you if I were to review a car, right? If I were to review a car, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, okay, let me get the BMW M3, right? We all know BMWs after a certain amount of mileage on the car, you might as well just let it go. Some of these cars you can't keep for a while. Unless you talking about Acura or Lexus, yes, those cars you can ride it to the dirt or ride it to the ground, how you want to say it. But BMWs, no. Some point in time, it's going to be issues, things messing up on you, and all the other stuff. But besides the point, back to this truck, I'm hoping, like I said, I hope they succeed, right? But I'm surprised they so high on the list because of their reliability. I'm just saying. And let's talk about the Maverick. The Ford Maverick. Low key, I love the Ford Maverick. If I ain't need a damn pickup truck, well, I mean it is still a pickup truck. But if I ain't need a full size pickup truck, I would definitely go for the Maverick. I probably already have it by now. Well, it's just that how can I say it? If I had a spot that had room, I would have it by now. It'll be easier to get it than getting a full size pickup truck. But yeah, that's the thing is it's more affordable off the lot. And then if you don't want to get it brand new because you know how the prices are, you get it used off the lot. The Ford Maverick is a capable entry level truck. It's no slouch. It may not be like the F-150, but it's still capable of helping you get to where you need to get to, pull wherever you got to pull, and put in the back of the bed wherever you got to put in the back of there. It still can get the job done. You can still go to Home Depot, go to Lowe's with it. You can haul your motorcycles with it. Obviously, you can't put the motorcycles in the bed, but you can hook something to the back so you can haul it wherever you want to go. It's a nice truck. I low key love the Maverick, but I gotta go for the F-150. That's just me. But let's go back. Let's see here. It says Edmunds. I think I'm saying it right. Car rankings. The best midsize three-row SUV is the Hyundai Palisade Hybrid 2026. Then you got the Toyota Camry Hybrid 2026 for the sedans. Then for best trucks, they got the Ford F-150. Now let's look at the Ford F-150 in the trucks segment. F-150 is first, Ram is second, the 1500. Toyota Tundra is third, GMC Sierra is 1500 is fourth, and Chevy Silverado 1500 fifth. Ford is still up there in that segment. The only way that's going to change if GM changed their way how they make their vehicles, and I'm talking about the under the hood compartment. GMC need to go back to their V8s. I mean, I think they have a V8. I'm not quite sure, but a lot of people been complaining about their powertrain. Maybe I gotta do more research on it. I'll be all over the place, so I can't remember everything as of right now. And the Tundra isn't that bad, just not affordable. And the Ram 1500, there's some things going on over there, but it's not terrible. It's getting better. I would say that the Ram is they trying to step their game up. Let me see. But the best for the I'm gonna continue. For the best mid-size electric SUVs, we got the 2026 Hyundai Ioniq 9. Best mid-size plug-in hybrid SUVs, we got the 2025 Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid. Best luxury sport coupes, 2026 Chevrolet Corvette Coupe. Best small hatchbacks, 2026 Honda Civic Hatchback. And last but not least, best small SUVs, 2026 Hyundai Tucson Hybrid. So there you have it. Let's go over here. I don't know why they always show that. Let's talk about this new Ford information that popped up. I think the 17th, so that was 2 days ago. Ford's 30,000 EV pickup beats every other truck in one key area. Now about this anyway. And remember, Ford made the F-150 Lightning a couple years back, but they're discontinuing it. I think because of sales, but it wasn't a bad vehicle from what I'm hearing. It wasn't a bad vehicle. It's not like it sucked. It's just that their sales wasn't as where they wanted to be at. Looking at the market, they thought it would be like the top thing in the United States of America. And I think that's only because when Biden was in office, Biden was trying to make everything greener. So he was trying to push every automaker to make more EVs to ramp up their EV production. So automakers is mostly focused on EVs and hybrids. But now that Trump is in office, Trump want to bring back. Well, he want to give people the option to choose what they want. Either they want a hybrid, an ICE vehicle, or an EV vehicle. Let me see. UEV. Ford offer a closer look at how its most important project ever, the Universal EV platform, will drastically cut costs and deliver more driving range. The first vehicle based on the platform would be a mid-sized electric pickup truck, which Ford said will start around $30,000. Ford bets on the Ford bets on new UEV platform for more affordable EVs. After introducing the Universal EV UEV platform for the first time last year, Ford CEO Jim Farley said the company was done with the good college tries from its crosstown rivals. The UEV is one of the most audacious and important projects in Ford's history, according to Farley. With the new UEV-based vehicle, a mid-size electric pickup due out next year, Ford revealed a few more details about what to expect. I wonder if that new EV will be like a Maverick, because the Maverick is already in that price range. So I wonder, would it be like another powertrain for the Mav? But yeah, they going. I don't know. I don't know if they gonna make a new pickup truck, because they already got the Maverick, the Ranger, the F-150. I don't know if they gonna make a fourth model, or if they just gonna take that powertrain and put it into the Maverick. Because like I said, the Maverick is already in that price range. So I don't know if they're gonna make another model. But then again, they said mid-size, right? So I think they said it's gonna be a mid-size pickup truck. So yeah, a mid-size electric pickup truck. So it might be the same size as the Ranger. But they said it's supposed to come out next year. So we have to see, how it goes. Cause you gotta worry about how much range is gonna be with the vehicle. They gotta make sure that the vehicle has enough range. So because that's always a concern. People always worry about range. Even when it comes to ICE and hybrid vehicles, people worry about the gas mileage for the ICE and the hybrids. And then with the EVs is about the range and the battery also. The charging time, how long it's gonna take to charge. So we'll know about that more next year when it get revealed, and then it may launch next year too. Who knows? Think that's it on that one. So last but not least, BYD $26,000 EV SUV promises 441 miles of range, and Tesla should be worried. Yeah, they should be. Now I want to talk about this because in the video I made, I posted a video today, but a video I made earlier this week talks about how America vehicles, or vehicles in America, why it can't be affordable, or why they can't decrease the prices, or whatever the hell they was talking about. I think it's to this day I think it's all BS. The reason why cars and vehicles are not affordable are because they're putting too much tech into the cars. That's the reason why I reviewed Slate, or looked over, or not even reviewed, but did an overview on Slate, because these these automakers, they're putting tech in the cars that people don't necessarily need. Also, they're not giving everybody a whole variety of customization options. And BYD is trying to sell a car, right, for $26,000. Now, who knows how much they may cost in the US market because of the tariff issues and stuff going on. But imagine getting an SUV for $26,000. Just imagine that. Now, granted, I don't know if this is a full size SUV, right? It's a family SUV though. They call it, so it's called the Song Ultra. That's what it's called. Made by BYD, the Chinese company in China. So yeah, BYD is a Chinese company. Just to let y'all know, so y'all can so y'all can know what I'm talking about. It got 362 horsepower, more grunt than most families need, but enough to make highway merging confidence inspiring at a 4,850 millimeter long with a 2,840 millimeter wheelbase. That's how they count their metrics over there. It's larger than BYD's existing Song L while maintaining practical proportions that make SUVs appealing to parents juggling car seats and grocery runs. So, and this is the thing that pissed me off about America. Now, the automakers over there, the government helps, or you could say work with their automakers. They're on the same page because the cost of living over there, people in China are struggling just like people in America are struggling with the cost of living. So they're trying to make affordable vehicles so people can get to work, take kids to school, go grocery shopping, or whatever they need to do. They're incentivized by the government. The government is helping them and working with them so it can help consumers and their citizens. But here in America, every company want to charge us an arm and a leg to drive their vehicles. That's why Slate is trying to come out with an affordable option, even though yes, it may not be the type of vehicle like the Chinese market where you can go in their vehicles and you can have, you know what I'm saying, uh, a touch screen and maybe a digital gaze cluster and all those other gimmicks for a cheaper price. But at least Slate is trying to make something work. At least they trying to make something happen. While America is just they just keep trying to sell for the rich. And I get it. We do have a rich demographic, but we also got a a middle class, and then we got people underneath the middle class demographic. Why not sell for every demographic? You'll make more money like that. You make it from the rich, you make it from the middle, you make it from the lower class income people. There's nothing wrong with that, but America do gotta watch out for this. And I recently seen Jim Farley. He was trying to ask Trump if he can, if Trump can allow the Chinese market to be sold into the American market. If that happens, it will shake the whole market because then everybody might, oh, why not just go for this because this is more affordable than buying this and buying that. Now automakers would have to, they would have to answer the call and say, you know what, these are being sold more than the ones that we make for a higher price. We got to do X, Y, and Z so we can get profit. I don't know, man. But this did catch my attention. For $26,000, you can get an SUV with 441 miles of range. That's a deal. That's a bargain. Well, like I said, companies here you can't really some of them vehicles out there you can't even get that much range unless it costs a bit more much money, and it's just hard to get some for $26,000 with the MSRP. So, and before I let y'all go, I'm gonna get on the BYD website so y'all can check it out yourselves at some point. That's Lucid. But yeah, this is their website, and they have this is for they make more vehicles than this, but this is just in the this is the USA website. I can't get on their exact website from China, but this is their website from for our country. I don't know how much this car is going for, but y'all can see it got a nice tech. Not a bad thing. I don't know the price of it though, but I'm just trying to get y'all a broad, you know, idea. Okay, they got a lot of range. A lot of range on it. The BYD Han, not a bad vehicle, but I think this is the only car they can sell in America. But I think you got to get it shipped to you from China. But anyway, if y'all want to check more about it, you can check this website, or you can follow them on Instagram. They got a BYD Instagram page, or you can just grab your phone, grab your laptop, uh, go in the search menu, and then you can see more information about it from there. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for watching. I'll touch more base on everything and anything throughout the year. Um, thank y'all for watching again. Y'all be safe and remember, stay driven.